Welcome, dear Libras, and ooh, wow, that was fast. This is going to be your pocketbook reading for the month of September. And we just asked and found out what your current financial situation is, and now we are looking for what's your core beliefs, current core beliefs. Okay. And what are your past influences that have shaped your ideas about money? Okay, well, there's a lot, and this is way too much, but this we can take. And let's see, what is your spiritual relationship to money and lessons that you have yet to learn? What is the spiritual? What is Libra's spiritual? Okay, nice. Got the Three of Wands there. And then finally, what is the action you're being guided to take now to change your current situation? Ooh, take control. All right, so we have the Emperor, Major Arcana there. All right, your current, let's just flip this guy over as well. There we go. Your current energy, your current financial situation is the Page of Swords. So you are being very vigilant. In fact, you are maybe collecting information, kind of, you've stepped back and you're trying to gain some clarity around financial situation. This could be your career as well. But I keep picking up sneaky, but it's not sneaky. You're just kind of spying out, and like I said, you're trying to get a bird's eye view of the situation. So you're collecting as much information as you can, trying to gain some clarity, and you're a little bit on the defensive when it comes to this situation. All right, and in terms of your money, okay. I'm just going to scoop these over a little bit so you can see better, maybe. Okay, on this side we have your core beliefs and feelings about money. You feel like you're the juggler. You have, also decisions that you make are very important and have a huge impact on your financial health and well-being. So you take them very seriously, and you try to keep all your balls in the air, all your options open until you do make a decision. And then when you do, that is, you put all of your investment into it, is what I'm picking up here. So core beliefs there. Now, past influence that has helped to shape your ideas about money. You have the Three of Cups. So celebrations have been hugely meaningful to you. So, I am picking up that this could be more geared towards career. So you're in information gathering mode. You are trying to keep all your balls in the air. You don't make a decision, like I said, lightly when it comes to your career. You hold off and you keep everything going until you do make a decision, and then you go all in. Celebrations have had an impact on and celebrations with friends specifically, okay, have had in your past have shaped how you feel about particular careers. So this could be money as well. So I don't want it to be a reading. It's a general reading, money reading. So I'm trying to keep both both narratives going here. Um, but your friends, people that are close to you, your colleagues in the career sense, um, have always uh, had your back and followed your career, for example, with interest. Um, and that could be true of your financial situation too. That you know your family, your loved ones have always been very supportive and have celebrated your victories with you and, appreciate the abundance that you bring to your life and theirs. Okay, now lessons that you have yet to learn. And this is the spiritual side of your relationship to your money and or your career. So here you have the Three of Wands, and in the Three of Wands you are, looking to the horizon. You have, you're leaning against, um, your passion. The Three of Wands represent passion in this suit. And so you've you're leaning on your passions and looking to the horizon and longing for, you're waiting for your ships to come in, um, is what this is about, right? um, However, um, you also, I love this card. You have this raptor flying overhead and a feather has been dropped down to you. So what you're being guided to do is to set yourself free, okay? That you don't have to rely on your passions. You can stand, you know, on your own, to be successful, to be, uh, in your career, for example, those things have supported you, but you can look to the future and set yourself free by taking flight. That's kind of what I'm picking up here at the bird. But yeah, so rather than standing on the hill and waiting for your ships to come in, I feel like you can go after what it is that you want. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the passion, and now you are being invited to make a move on those. And in fact, the action that you are being guided to take, you have the Emperor. And this is a major arcana. So the Emperor is about taking control, using his knowledge, his experience, alchemizing that and turning it into wisdom. And, this person is a very stoic individual, very strong, um, and has a lot of power. People definitely come to this person when they need help. Um, so it could be, I'm still picking up that this is about career more so than money or finances, but it could be both. So you're being invited to step into this power of your emperor energy and really be able to use what you know and have learned throughout your career to your advantage. You can be the expert now, okay? And people will come to you for help, like I said. And, I'm picking up like you could be a consultant. but you are very dependable, reliable, controlled. You could be in a even greater leadership position. You could actually, you know, be the owner, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, um, be the top level executive. But yeah, time is good for you to be able to be in that very powerful and controlled, you know, in control. You can be in control, is what I'm getting. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to name this, Libra. You can be in control of your, you know, business, or, you know, at the top of your field, so to speak. All right, let's pull another couple cards here just for some additional clarification. What is the situation that Libra? Okay, we've got the Ten of Air. Whoosh! Wow. Okay, feels like you are done with something, ready to be done and move on. Ah, okay. Well, we have a pair on the, you got the Empress here. So, interesting. The only two major arcana cards that you have on the table here in your spread are a pair. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's talk about the Ten of Air first. So you move from the Page of Swords, this is the current situation, and clarifying that is the Ten of Air. And to me, what this means is that you have moved out of, you know, where your thoughts have been so burdensome that you've just been stuck. Okay, so I'm picking up knowledge has, and your you have felt like you have reached the end of your like you've reached the ceiling, right, of your career, that you have all the knowledge, there's not any more information that you can take in, and so you have been feeling stuck because of that. But you are being invited to move past that, and you went from the Ten of Swords to the current situation is the Page of Swords, and again, the Empress popped out here, so you have a pair. So there's, you know, obviously there are other people in your life that have, you know, made it to that level that you want to be in, right? You want to move into this Emperor level. You have all the knowledge, you have it, you just have to learn how to turn it into wisdom and turn it into something that you can use to move forward in your career. Well, the Empress card here tells me that there is someone in your life, someone, those colleagues, those, you know, people that have celebrated with you and been watching you rise in your career. And this person can help share, you know, that journey to reach that next level, because they have reached that level. So, you know, be open and be on the lookout for this person, because they can be incredibly helpful, useful to you. And useful, I don't mean in a user way. I mean in a way that is supportive, and like a role model almost is what I'm picking up here, to help you to reach that same level, that same position that you really, really want to be in, because you're tired of being stuck, right? You are ready to move to your Emperor position. and that is a great energy to be in. Okay, in terms of career, I lost the whole money thing. This just really was, I kept getting career. Sorry about that. But take it how it resonates. You know, if you feel like this is for you, is more about your money, your finances, absolutely. If that's how it resonated with you, that is absolutely the message meant for you. So we have 3 more pieces of advice for you. Let's hold it right there. Okay. So Angela Merkel, and how to make your money. She says a penny saved is a problem solved. So, that's interesting. So to me, this is you still working on making decisions about how to, that like gathering the information and moving forward and making a decision, okay? And how do you keep money? Angela Merkel's advice is no big debt goes unpunished. Okay, so maybe we need to step back here and look at this from career point of view. So really, okay, I got it. What if you are all this knowledge that you've collected, okay? It's like baggage. That feeling of being stuck, okay? It has to be, you have to let it go. And it's not that you are letting go of the knowledge that you have already, but pursuing that line is not serving you any longer. So I feel like that is kind of where this is going. It's like you still trying to make a decision, you still trying to collect the information, gain more knowledge is what is holding you back. It's time to move into this Emperor energy instead, and that takes a different kind of thinking. That takes this, when we were talking about earlier, this spiritual learning that you have yet to do, that it's like letting go of what you're leaning on and taking the step to take flight. Like that's what you're being encouraged to do. So interesting. Let's see then how to give the money meaning. And Angela says the free world has a lot of overhead. Okay, so to me, what I'm picking up is that, this position that you are interested in reaching, this leadership position, if that's what it is, or ownership, if that's where you're trying to go next, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of brain power, and so looking for that person that can mirror you in this rise that you are trying to take. Looking for this person can actually really, really help you. So in terms of overhead, what I'm getting is that look for the colleagues that have been there for you. Look at them and find the person that is already in that position that you want, and let them help you to move up, move forward, let go of the things that you don't need any longer that won't serve you in this new position, and just help give you the freedom to just go for it and move right on up. All right, Libra, thank you so much for joining me for your pocketbook reading. I hope this resonated with you, and I also hope to see you again next week when we focus on something a little bit different. Wonderful reading. Thank you so much. Light and love to you. Good night.